Hello. Welcome back to Longfall, episode 3, part 3. We have just gotten finished with work for the day, and now we're gonna go do some other stuff. Do we have anything else to do at the precinct, or
If you want to have a conversation with Alicia, you can, or if you want to have any conversation with any other NPC that you guys want to just have exist.
um, hmm. I guess I don't know if we need to have a conversation about it, like do a whole full on scene or anything, but uh, I guess I'm kind of curious, like how deep they want us to go, like.
Yeah, that's definitely conversations that Zaja can have with her.
Well, I guess right now is just find out.
I mean, basically, she wants you to do they want you to do your due diligence and not just like leave these people that have disappeared on the table.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, just
They want to be able to put a missing presumed. They want to be able to put presumed dead next to missing, basically.
Well, I guess pertaining to the fact that they're still protesting, and that's a very big deal. Like,
they're not asking you to like quell the protests.
Yeah,
but she does make it aware that if you could it's not your job to negotiate peace, but it would be a good idea if you did, and I can tell you as a GM you will get XP for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she might point that out. She's like, if you guys were able to negotiate an end to the strike, there would be some serious recognition coming your way.
Okay, I think us finding out what happened to those three would actually be a good like card to have in those, because that's the thing that they're like, oh yeah, this is too dangerous because 3 people died because of it, and if we can be like, no,
I agree.
Like, these 3 people died because they were doing other things. Like, it's not because of the work. Like, that would be good to be like, your claims are invalid. Next. But yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah. So I think I don't need to have. We don't need it, or at least I don't. I'm good with that. Was there anything else either you want to do at the precinct?
I think I may want to stop by Yuki's desk, but no, he doesn't work in our precinct. You said he works in
the hub.
In the hub. Okay, never mind.
But you could give him like a call, basically.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, there's like call boxes, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. I just thought that's really cool to have like a box where your voice gets translated into like an aether signal and then sent to a receiver. Yeah, I like that a lot.
I'm trying to think of what she would say to him, though.
It's like they're like pipes, basically. They're like a series of pipes that like you shoot a puff of it. Yeah, it's a thing.
Boy. So
does she maybe not know what she's gonna say to him when she calls him?
Yeah, maybe that's it. I think like we see her at her desk, and like
what's your desk look like? How is it? Like neat? Is it tidy? Is it messy? Does it have a lot of like tidy, kitschy stuff on it?
Yeah, like it's pretty tidy, but it doesn't have like a lot of kitschy stuff, but it like has like a portrait of her family.
I mean, that's not kitschy. That's like
no
like reasonable desk paraphernalia.
No, but like it has a couple of small kitschy things in addition to like there's like a small portrait of like her mother sitting in the middle, and like her standing like next to her mother with her arm around her, and like her grandpa and
your favorite NPC that you forget the name of, Cox.
Yes, Cox. Standing there with, you know, their arms around each other, you know, but behind that, you know, and there's like a couple of like misshapen pottery pieces, like paperweights that were made by a child.
Are they things that were made by your mother?
No, these are actually gifts from her nieces and nephews.
So you have a bunch of them. That's right.
A few.
Yeah.
That's what's not like in the family portrait is just them here.
There's no. You're the only one with Aetherkin blood in it, which is interesting.
Yeah, there's another photo that is like small. It's like a photo and it's smaller instead of like a larger portrait, and it's like tucked into the frame of the portrait that is of a Aetherkin man, and then her mother, the Nekokin,
Like significantly younger.
Standing together with 4 children of various heights surrounding them. And it's fairly obvious just that Azilka is the smallest one.
Oh, so you're the baby.
Are pictures like
pictures are a thing?
Okay.
They're not cheap, but they're a thing.
That was my real question.
They're not cheap. No.
Anything that you would consider like a luxury good?
One thing that we see about Azilka is that she is
values having nice stuff.
She is casually wealthy, but she never flaunts it. She has a very reserved taste. But what she does have is very high quality and or expensive. And
you're not the person that would eat it. You wouldn't eat at CC's, is what you're telling me.
Right? No, exactly. And it's
all CC's is my bar for quantity over quality every time.
but like, it never crosses her mind that even her most basic things she has very high quality of. But she never flaunts her wealth. She just all of her basic necessities are just top notch. And that's part of why like these like I'm remembering pottery that I did in kindergarten. Like I made an ankylosaurus. But like these like misshapen beasts that you're not even 100% sure what it was supposed to be. May have been a fantasy creature, who knows.
There's something on there there's one on there that's like vaguely reminiscent of like the audience would recognize as vaguely reminiscent of like an elephant. But it's like standing on 2 legs.
Sure.
And it's like posing like this and like waving its arms a little bit. But it just looks weird. Yeah, that's a thing.
And so there's like a number of these little misshapen pottery bits on her desk, like a little zoo of them around the photos of her family. And she then there's like an ink blotter that has nothing on it, but there's like a very high quality quill pen in an inkwell. And then there's
like your phone,
whatever the phone,
your like
box.
Aethercom, basically.
The Aethercom, yeah. And then there's like a Rolodex. Because I picture like the top of the Aethercom is like dials, like with numbers, like you'd
but
have
it's
like
it's like multiple
or something.
Yeah, it's like multiple totally, and then it has
yeah. And so she flips through her roller. We like.
You see her flipping through there, and we see you get to Yuki Tanto's number, and you like flick the numbers into the right position, and then you like pull the lever, and we hear like a loud clunk as the aether pressurizes.
And it's one of those ones where like the earpiece is separate than the mouthpiece that's stationary. And like it starts ringing, and she just kind of puts her little feather paws on her face while she's calling him
Officer Tonto.
Yuki, it's Zilka. I just...
Oh, hey, Zilka. How are you doing? Zilka, you still there?
Yes, I'm sorry. I wanted to thank you for earlier today. You
Yeah,
gave me some
no
very
problem. I'm
valuable information, and
yeah, yeah. I might actually have some other stuff that might be useful for you, but probably not best discussed on the phone. I was going to treat myself to a nice dinner tonight. Would you like to come?
sure, that sounds all right then. Where should I meet
Yeah,
you?
yeah. It's a bar near the hub. I know it's a bit of a trek for you, but you also have a car, right?
And she like thinks about the drive home where she was like going like this the entire time,
Mm-hmm.
and then she nods a couple of times before she realizes that she didn't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, yes, I should be able to make it there. The traffic this time of day is not too bad coming that direction.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, it's called the Three Dancers.
We've heard of this place before.
Yes, you definitely have.
Please tell us where I've heard of this place before.
We get the minute. I think we get the flashback to. We get the flashback to someone, you meeting someone there, and them handing you a stack of documents before you were going off to make a pretty significant arrest. In your background that we've discussed that's related to your secret.
Mm-hmm. Heyo.
So she says, yes, I know where that place is. I can meet you there at say 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll see you there. Thanks.
No, thank you.
Talk to you later, Izuka. I mean, like, you hear like the click as the like line is disconnected.
Mm-hmm. And she like returns the receiver and like clicks her own into the non-sending position. And she I think she opens up the drawer and like pulls out the file for today.
It's the file for today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The file for today. And she kind of like flips through it.
Mm-hmm.
And after a moment she just sets it back down and sighs, and it's open to the page of the captain.
Mm-hmm.
And like behind him is like a picture of Logan. They're like clipped on with like a paper clip.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fairly clear, like the direction is perfect. It's clear on her face that she's frustrated about not being able to pin anything on them when she knows that they're guilty. That's the timbre of the sigh.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to police work.
Hey.
And then I think
and then as you go to set it in there, we see that file from the flashback, like underneath there.
Yeah, the file from the flashback was in the drawer when I pulled out this one.
Totally. And that's like
I don't maybe the drawer is still open, and like we kind of cut over to it, and then like you can see like confirmation that it's the same file.
Yeah. It has like a seal on it. It has like a seal in wax on the top of it. Totally. We cut away from Mizoka.
I was gonna do a thing as we were leaving the precinct.
Totally.
So like, yeah, we've had our meetings and stuff, and then we're like heading out. It's probably like late afternoon, like close to sunset or something like that. Yeah, and then as I looked at the two of them, and I was gonna say you guys both did a really good job today. Sorry, I kind of messed things up with the crowd. That wasn't the best I could have done, but I'll try better tomorrow.
Best. I'm sure you will. You're doing better every day, Sajay.
Thank you. Oh, and I like dig into my bag and I pull out 4 fish. I'm like, did you guys want any fish? Buzz made these. And there's a lot more than me or my family could eat.
Oh, well, I suppose so. I wasn't planning on being home for dinner, but I can bring these by, and I'm sure that my family would appreciate it.
Oh, okay.
My mom wouldn't have to cook. You know, that maybe. Thank you.
And like hand a few over to a couple of her, and then I looked to Nayli. Do you want any?
Nayli kind of like hesitates for a second, but then she's like, yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, gives a couple fish to you.
She takes them and like doesn't really know it.
Azilka takes like 3.
It's like 3. Perfect. On that note, Sajay.
Great. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Tell me,
slithering off back towards the tail.
Tell me what it looks like before you indulge your vice.
Well, so I think I get home, and like,
yeah, neither of your parents are home right now. Your mom's out working, and your dad's still on the clock.
Okay, is Buzz back or?
There is evidence that Buzz has been around, but Buzz is not here presently.
Okay. So I like I get home, I slither into the kitchen.
There's like a large crate of like there's like a large bag of rice just sitting on the counter. And several like small bills that were clearly Buzz.
He's like kind of paying rent in food and money now.
Yeah, basically.
We have an accidental tenant. I assume we like as like a family we might have at least one like Aether note thing, so we can like
totally.
Yeah. So I like go to the counter and I like write down that like mom
You're
and dad
gonna be out for this number of hours.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna stop by to drop some stuff off. I'm gonna be at the precinct, finishing up some reports pretty late. Don't wait up. I'll be fine. Love you guys, and then leave that on the counter.
Do you sign your notes with just like a Z?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, like ZJ. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. And then yeah, I'll like slither up. The camera very purposefully like follows me and then stops to like just catch a shot of my shoulder as I like the last thing you see of my like of actually me is like pulling the bag that Suri gave me earlier, and then I like open it and like nod like excitedly, and then I like slither out kind of out of view, but like I'm still like I'm at a table and I'm clearly doing something with the things in this bag. And then the camera like fades, and then like it comes back up after the sun has set, and so it's like kind of dark, but like there's still like I assume there's like Aether lights kind of
totally.
Yeah, and so like there's Aether lights, and then out of Zajay's house comes a mysterious snake person. Basically like I'm picturing like a robe that you would see like a ninja lord wear, like a Hokage robe or whatever.
Yes.
Like kind of like a weird dark gray. Like obviously far longer than like the a shirt.
Just like what's going on?
So there's like a long coat going down, and then with like a big like a really like a far too big hood to cover the head. And so like you can't really see anything. And then like there's like really big sleeves, but there's only two of them. There's only two, but the sleeves are very large. And so the door like this mysterious snake person slithers out of the house and shuts the door and locks it, and then starts slithering away, and then like a couple shots of them
Well, you get a couple shots, and then you see someone roll up.
Do we purposely not see his tail or their tail?
No, you very much. It's obviously Zajay. It's obviously Zajay. There's still his giant tail behind him.
Okay.
And
But
so,
like you do.
And then so there's another, and then like someone else rolls up, and it's someone basically like wearing all black with like a blue scarf and like a helmet on with like a visor down. And they just like pat the like sidecar on their Aether bike.
Yeah, and then
and like snap at you once to tell you to get in.
yeah, so this snake person slithers up and gets into the sidecar, and like pulls out this like case with like it's like yay big. It's very like intricately designed. Like there's a lot of like weird just designs on it that look vaguely like you get like an eerie vibe from it. Like
yeah,
there's not anything like specific on it, but like just like the way the lines are
weird
like
symbology.
Yeah, yeah.
The lines meet at not perfect angles.
Yeah, it clearly means something. It's just not clear what it means. And so the snake person like sets the box in front of him and looks to the driver and then says, Corsair, you're coming along tonight?
Yes, Viper. And then they like rev off into the night.
Excuse me?
I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good there.
Their faces are so good.
Sex, I want you to know that I hate you. And also that was amazing.
Yes, Sajay is in fact a superhero, guys. In his own mind, he is a superhero.
I think the part that got me was the yes, Viper.
Whew. So what are you guys doing?
I need a cigarette after that. I gotta write down that her name's Corsair.
So what you two up to tonight?
Nothing as interesting as that.
Tuck sent me a message, was just like, can I do my thing tonight? And I'm like, yes, you can. Are you good?
I'm good.
I'm not good.
I'm good. I'm great.
What does Daly do on her way home?
She walks. She doesn't put on a cape and stuff. Yeah, Nayli probably she's probably walking home like chain smoking glow sticks. Like she is pissed. She's like, this is some cockadookie motherfucking bullshit. I'm tired of all this goddamn shit. Oh my god.
Yeah. And you get inside your front door and Azuma is sitting there just reading a book, smiling happy. she's like having a conversation with one of the servants that you've never seen this servant before, but you've also never seen her really talking to the servants. And she's just having like, oh yes, 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 I actually really like this book, and they're like talking about books that they've read, and it's like them being nice to each other.
I think Nayli comes up behind her and it's like, "Hey, mom," and kisses the top of her head, and she's like, "Hi, I don't believe we've met yet." And she holds out a hand.
Hi. Yeah, and the woman like it's a human woman. She like reaches her hand out. She's like, "Hi. I'm sorry. I haven't been told your name yet."
She kind of lets out like a snort of laugh, and she's like, "Nayli."
Hi, Nayli. I'm Mori.
Nice to meet you.
Mori Tanto.
Did I catch the man's name back?
Oh, totally.
I think she like her eyes widen. Tanto, you say? I've met a Tanto.
Oh, there's a bunch of us. I think I'm at like. I honestly lose count of how many brothers and sisters I have. There's a bunch. I'm a first wife Tanto. I'm not like one of the new kids.
Okay, well,
because she's like clearly just like purely human, or not human. She's like pure by Newen.
Okay, and she nods. She just goes, "Well, it's nice to meet you."
Yeah. I'm one of the new workers here. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing. I was just told to show up.
Well, we're glad to have
Miss Azuma, what do you need me to do? And Azuma is like engrossed in this book that she's reading. I just kind of like just whatever sounds fun. It's the weirdest interaction you've ever seen, and it's very obvious that Mori is like, what?
I think Nayli kind of How long have you been here?
Oh, well, I got here about 10 minutes ago.
About 10 minutes ago. Okay.
Yeah. I'm the new live-in maid apparently.
Well, have you been shown around the house yet?
I actually haven't.
Would you like me to give you a tour and then?
Oh, please. Excuse me, Miss Azuma, and Azuma just like is like, oh, you guys have a good time.
Okay. Nayli shows her around the house. I'm not sure if you like want to go in depth on this scene.
I mean, if you want to.
My goal is to I want the last room that I show her to be my mom's like office.
Uh-huh.
And then for me to be like, okay, if you could, or like something like, I'm sure my mom downstairs has something that you could.
Yeah. She's like really nice. Do you like show? Like, what is? I am actually curious. What does Nayli's room look like?
It's probably pretty bare. Like, it probably doesn't have that many things on the walls. It's probably pretty like.
So it's like the most Spartan room in the house.
Probably, yeah.
Like in juxtaposition to everyone else's rooms and your mother's office and like all the common areas.
It's pretty like barren and like not like there's not pictures everywhere. There's not like it's not fancy, I guess.
Yeah, and I think Mori is just kind of a simple girl, huh?
I guess.
No, that's good. All of my brothers get so obsessed with image, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, and then she like follows you to your mom's office and then heads downstairs to talk to Azuma.
And I think at that point I knock.
Yeah. You hear Eerie call back. Yeah, it's open.
I brace myself for a second, and I open the door, and I walk in.
Oh, hello, Nayli.
Hi, Mom. I'd like to talk with you for a bit.
Sure.
Okay.
Shut the door, please.
I shut the door, and I go and sit down in front of the desk.
I'm sorry, I just looked over at the chat log and just started laughing a little bit.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
I was thinking the same thing, Kelsa. I was thinking the exact same thing. But yes.
Are you secretly a superhero and then you're LARPing?
The world may never know.
The world may never know.
But yeah. She sits down. And she... So, one of your, people, I guess. Hackett, Hatchet, not quite sure.
The slimy one that works down at Skiff Drop, right?
Yeah.
Hackett.
Don't. Okay. And she's kind of like, he wanted me to do his job for him today.
Did you tell him what was... shutting down the boats?
Yes.
It's about damn time he hasn't done it, and I asked him to do it a week ago. Did you?
Yes, I did.
Oh, thank goodness.
And she kind of like waits for a second to see what she's gonna say.
I swear, if he wasn't good at pushing people off the docks, I wouldn't keep him around.
So that's it?
Do you want something else?
I did his job, Mom.
Do you want to get paid?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Okay. She like pulls out that envelope full of money that you gave her the other day.
Oh my god, how much does she give me?
It's not a small amount. It would roughly equate to like $500.
Okay.
I mean, it's not as much as it's worth, but it's probably as much as she would have paid him too.
Okay.
Because for him, payment was, you're not fired and you're not dead if you do this.
Fair. What's going on with Logan 10 Fingers? I know you've told me about him.
He's trying to turn around. He's trying to turn assets, unfortunately. He's poaching my people, and once the cat's got her claws in you, you don't get away.
What's going on with the docks, Mom?
Logan is trying to get a more reliable source of aether waste to make his inferior product. So he needs...
No, you cut out.
So he needs salvage boats.
There we go.
He's been buying ours, including their crews.
And what about the missing people? I know 5 of them are accounted for.
Well, the other 3 2 of the 3 I had pushed off. One of them I don't know where he is. and I would have him take the Longfall if I could. You need to bring in someone who did it, didn't you?
Yeah, I do.
Arrest Hackett.
I think Nayli like doesn't want to, but she cracks a smirk. Like just the slightest bit of one. Like she's like I don't want to do this. But to get that motherfucker back.
Arrest him. Let's see. You could probably pin him for all 3 murders if you really wanted to. Although, to my knowledge, he only did 2. That would close the case for you. Look good on your record. And whatever unfortunately means Logan is still doing what he's doing. But I'm also a little bit tired of Hackett's bullshit. So rough him up real nice when you bring him in. Let him know that Mama doesn't play. She's doing exactly what I'm doing and like twisting a pin or like a stylus.
She sighs and she's like, okay, can do.
You pin him for all 3 and there's money in it for you. Just because we need those.
Anything about that last one?
Not a clue. I know he used to work for us. I know I've been trying to find him. I know he's gone. If I had to guess, Logan's hiding him somewhere. But I need the boats running because I need to harvest crystals so that I can make better product than Logan can, so that I can sell more product and I can drive him out of business. So I need those boats running.
How do I pin it on Hackett? He's not just going to admit to it.
You and I both know he'll admit to just about anything if you get your teeth into him. I'm not saying it has to be real, I'm just saying it has to be a confession. Or, if you wanted to be a good cop, and she kind of like... It's kind of meant to be an insult. She scoffs. It's kind of meant to be an insult.
Yeah.
You could, collect alibis, crush every one of his for all the times of the disappearances, maybe find a murder weapon. That sounds hard. To me, at least. And if he has an alibi for 1, you can't pin him with all 3.
I'll get it out of him.
Thanks, honey. Before you go, one of the people on your patrol, her name is Izilka.
Yes.
Watch out for her. She's good at her job. And very, very smart.
I'll be careful.
Thanks. Anything else you need?
No.
Okay. You're gonna like sighs. Is your mom still talking to that maid?
I gave her a house tour. I sent her back down. I don't know if she is or not.
I told him. I told her that hiring her was a bad idea. She won't listen. She just wants to be nice to everyone and thinks that everything's fine and perfect. And I don't run a criminal enterprise that could get us all killed.
Maybe
So,
if she knew, things would be different.
what? Am I supposed to tell her that all those times I've gone on business trips, I was really killing someone or dealing with the prostitutes that work for me or,
I'm just saying.
acquiring product?
All I'm
How
saying.
do you think she would take that? Honestly.
Oh, I don't know if she wants to say it here or like when things get more drastic. In the end, it's your decision, but I don't know how you do it. Lying to your wife at every twist and turn.
Practice. You're pretty good at it too.
No,
Lying to your
because I
mother at
care
every-
about. And then I think she gets up and she walks out.
Shut the door.
She does. I can see you clicking a clock forward. I can see it, Michael.
Click.
I think
You go back down to sit with Azuma and Mori?
yeah.
Yeah. They're reading. That's maybe when you realize they're reading a very smutty book.
Are they reading this world's equivalent of 50 Shades of Grey?
Like more significantly more tasteful than 50 Shades
Oh,
of Grey.
okay,
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
goodness.
Like good smut.
Less creepy
Equally
abuse
smutty.
dynamics.
Equally
smutty.
Okay.
Less creepy.
More consent.
More consent. Significantly more consent.
Good.
That's good. Good.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's about it's about people that play it's about like underground like gamblers around the city and like two of them that fall in love or something like that.
Okay.
And it's
They took the biggest gamble of all.
Oh no.
that is the tagline. No, that's the name. The title is the
0
biggest
out of
scandal of
10.
all. The biggest
0
scandal of all.
out of 10.
No, it's like really popular. It's like a bestseller and it's
0 out of 10.
your mom offers it to you. It's like, would you like to read some? It's really good.
Mom.
It's a really great scene with a shower. Come on. Read smut with your mom.
I think she lets out a laugh. Like a snort.
Mori doesn't know what to do in this situation, but is like, oh my god, this family's amazing. I wish I had this relationship with my mother.
I think she like rolls her eyes and takes the book and starts reading it.
Yeah, the shower scene is literally pretty steamy.
Ha ha ha! You're so funny. Fuck yourself, Michael.
They bet it all on hearts.
The worst. Okay.
Yeah, it goes into...
The next time we hang out, I'm punching you for that one.
Got it. I'll remind you.
Let's go.
Yeah, get it on video.
All right. Kelsa, let's go see your date with Yuki.
Let's do it. So yeah, Azilka shows up at the Three Dancers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Three Dancers, there's like... Basically, it's like a person like dipping two different people somehow in like the picture. It's kind of like a weird sign that's like made with like aether lights. You like go inside and there's like there is like a dance floor but no one really uses it. And there's like several like booths and stuff. And you look at the back and you see the booth where you met your contact the last time. And sitting immediately to the booth next to that is where Yuki is.
Yeah, and I think like we walk in and like her eyes immediately go to that booth, and we like get like the like shadow memory of her meeting a contact there, but we can't see who the contact is.
Yeah, you see,
and then like her eyes like drip, like we're just about to get into range where the contact, you can see their face, when the camera drifts over to where Yuki actually is sitting, and the memory fades away. And Izuka, she smiles and waves as she approaches the table, and she says, "You know, this place is actually really good for meeting up. They have actually really decent dinners until fairly late. You wouldn't think that for kind of club kind of place this is."
Yeah, I've heard the owner is actually cares a lot about the quality of her product, so that's good. I've never been here before. Have you?
Well,
clearly you have. Oh, okay. Anyway, but yeah, have a seat. He like pulls out like a big file, like sets it in front of you.
She sits down and she looks over the file.
So he goes on to explain. He's like, I think, and I might be totally wrong, that the people, I don't know about two of them, but I know one of them is still alive. But I don't know where he's at.
How do you know he's still alive? Has someone seen him recently? Do you have some kind of lead I could follow? I'd be willing to chase it anyway. So
unconfirmed.
Really help me out.
One thing the Cat Eye Cartel does a lot of is moving product. To my knowledge, this guy was one of the people that was responsible for moving product on the boats, keeping them out of the eyes of security. So not a lot of people know what he looks like because he was always below deck. However, I did find a description for a vehicle he owns.
That's an interesting piece of information.
And the vehicle he owns is currently parked in Fleet Launch.
I see. Well, that's definitely a lead. Something we can go on. I appreciate it.
Unfortunately, it's out of your jurisdiction. But because it is in my jurisdiction, well, close enough to my jurisdiction, I'm willing to collaborate on that. And I will check it out and let you know what I find.
Are you sure you want to do that? It could be dangerous.
Believe me, I will be okay. Nothing bad happens in Fleet Launch. Well, nothing bad that anyone ever hears about.
No, nothing ever bad. Of course not. No.
Can I ask a question?
Sure, Yuki. What is it?
As long as I've known you, you've been deathly afraid of heights.
It's not a question.
You're right. It's not. I'm sorry. Do you want to talk about it?
Not really.
Okay. I just saw you kind of freak out when you look down on the glass floor. Just wanted to make sure you were all right.
You, I was born out there. You know that, right?
You were
Aether's gifts.
You were born. That's right. Your dad. Well, obviously your dad was Aetherkin. He was a nomad.
Yes.
I mean, then you would have grown up with having nothing but sky under you all the time. Did something happen?
It's not safe out there. Not really. Not like it is here. And there's no safety at all. No safety nets, no precautions. And there was... I almost fell.
It's scary.
It was a long time ago. I can't shake it. I can't shake the feeling. I can't be with most of my family. I'm sorry.
Hey, as someone with a very big family, I swear, kick a piece of trash and there's a Tonto sitting under it. Not being able to see your family all the time is kind of a plus in the right circumstances. He's trying to tell a joke, but I'm assuming it just doesn't land.
Yeah, she doesn't have the energy to give
That was not intentional.
I think she's trying to muster up the energy to do a fake laugh, and she just doesn't have it in her.
Okay, yeah, bad joke. Anyway, now I'm embarrassed. Shit. Tell you what,
Yeah, after that terrible punch.
I'll cover your meal. I'll get out of your hair.
No, you're already doing me a favor.
Feathers, but you know what I mean.
Please.
You have hair too, right?
Fur,
hair.
I don't think she has hair. She has feathers and fur.
Feathers and fur. Okay.
That sounds like a really bad, like, Destiel fan fiction.
I was gonna say that sounds like something. Feathers and fur.
I mean, the romance novel of my parents' love story.
It's a very interesting Tumblr page, let me tell you.
Yeah, yes, accurate.
Anyway.
So she looks up at him and she's, no, you don't need to leave. You've been doing me out. There's something else we can talk about, I'm sure. That would be...
Making me seem like less of an ass?
See, that one's funny.
Thanks. I needed that. And then I think a Steam Whistle Jerry song comes on. And he's like, oh God. I love this song. Do you want to dance or something? I don't know anything other than me sounding like an asshole. Now I sound like an even bigger asshole because I just asked you to dance, even though I asked you here in a professional context. I'm really sorry. I really do think I should leave now.
Yeah, like she stands up from the table like during all of that, like during that entire rant, and like when he finally gets to the end where he's like, I just ought to leave. Like she turns around and she offers him her hand and she's like, come on, let's dance.
Yeah, he takes it. He takes your hand and realizes like dance for a few minutes, and he's actually like a really good dancer. Aether can like specifically because they have extra arms, they can kind of do some more complicated stuff.
You mean
as
Renuins?
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
Your fantasy races. You should get their names right.
I know. I really should. I really should. I got confused as to what he was. I was thinking about the fact that you're an Aetherkin and he's anyway.
No, he's renewing.
So yeah, there's like a lot of like spinning and like dips that are incredibly complicated, and he does some like aerials. He's showing off. He's very obviously showing off. Is it hitting? Like is Izelka like this is fun, or is Izelka like this guy's an ass?
Yeah, I think she's like using this as a chance to kind of to cut loose.
Mm-hmm. Did we lose Kelso just now? Yeah, we did. Oh no.
No. Oh crap! She lost power.
Oh no.
Well then.
Well,
that is actually a good time.
I had a great way to end the scene, but I guess we won't get to see that until the start of next episode. Well, this has been Play to Find Out Longfall. Everybody take 1 XP because all of your backgrounds complicated your life in some way.
That's true.
Oh, and now our cams are all messed up.
Well, actually, Piano and I are fine. You're just cut in half between yours and Kelsa's.
Let me tell me when I'm in the right spot.
There you go. That's good enough. Almost. Oh. Either one.
Okay. Hi, I'm Michael. You can follow me on Twitter at MTOAllPro. I do game design as part of the SwiftKite family of designers. You can check us out on the SwiftKite Discord. I'm the lead game designer for The Circle, which is a game about shamans and magic and not having full understanding of all the powers you have. I'm also the co-designer of the much discussed, little tested Pirates and Pixies with my good friend Liz Pian. I am known to show up on Duxtradamus shows and bug him with ideas for weird settings and game concepts, including but not limited to Longfall, The Circle, Hamilton versus Mecca.
Go fuck yourself.
That would be a great game. Come on.
It would be good. It's okay, Kelsa. Yeah, that's me. We just lost Kelsa. Kelsa's awesome. She's on a lot of different role-playing shows.
She's on a show. So she's on 2 shows on Wednesday.
A show on Monday.
2 shows on Saturday.
And our show on Monday.
She hosts all of them at twitch.tv/KelsaDelphi if you want to. So
yeah,
if you
watch them on there.
You can see whenever she is on a show.
Kelsa Delphi on Twitch, Kelsa on Twitter. Go follow her because she's amazing, and she has great hair. I was getting a very Zarya vibe. It was very nice. It was very nice today.
She was blonde off. Liz, tell us about what you do.
Hi guys, I'm Pian. You can find me on 4 shows a week actually. On Mondays, I'm here for some Blades in the Dark, twitch.tv/Textradamus. Tuesdays, I'm on Swarg's channel for some Uncharted Worlds, twitch.tv/Swargula. Wednesdays, I'm here for some Open Legend, twitch.tv/Textradamus. And then Thursdays, I'm starting over on Henley's channel. I'm starting over on twitch.tv/Henley. For some Numenera. That's right, Numenera.
Oh yeah.
I thought you were joining their Rogue Trader game for some reason.
Nope, Numenera. Thursdays. So if you wanna find me tomorrow, you can go to twitch.tv/Henley. Otherwise, I'm here as Swargs. That's it. It's me.
Rock on. So thank you for coming out and checking out Longfall. As with the last 2, it's been great. I really, really like this show. It's a lot of fun. The one show that I forgot to mention of Kelsa's is my other show, our other show, Smooth Criminals, which is a Blades game on Mondays. So that'll be Mondays for the next couple of weeks, and then we'll be doing stuff with that. So yeah, so come check that out if you like Blades, which is a lot of fun. Thank you for checking out Longfall. We'll be back next week. Hopefully we should have a sci-fi. If we don't, we're gonna have words for sci-fi.
Kick his ass.
Yeah, we're gonna have to kick some sci-fi
I will
booty.
call Time Warner Brothers myself and bitch at them.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, so have a good night. And we will see you hopefully next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.